I don't know about you, but I have seen a lot of people running out of batteries on their phone. The chances that you and I end up in the same spot, it's not super big, but if it happens, I want to give some goodwill to people here. So the small one here, open up this way. And what I will need to do is I will need to drill a hole here on the side in the junction box and in this one, and go up with a pipe for the power to come down. So it started off like this. I bought a lot of junction boxes, modules and components and stuff. And I was like, all right, I'm going to build a little bit of electronic box here to have under the van. And I started to drill, I started to glue, mount it into the junction box here. And then I just had a feeling, so I started to read about this. And it shows up that the USB-C socket here, it does not work together with Apple products. So I needed to change my mind here. That's why I'm going to go from this operation to this operation. So this may be for another purpose. And then I'm going to drill the hole here from no, I'm not interested, up to okay, I'm ready to settle down. And I just stick it in here. And then I just need to connect the cables there and then put it in here, right? And it will sit like this. It was so funny. I saw a comment on Facebook, okay? That was like, okay, I connected the USB-C into my 12 volt and my phone started to burn. And I was like, how? Okay, no offense. I mean, you cannot know everything about everything, okay? Let's say that this is your battery, okay? You cannot just connect it to there. You need this in between. Because what this does is that you put in 12 volt and then you use the small wheel right there. And then you can control how much you want out from it, okay? So 12 volt in, turn the wheel until you get 5 volt, and then you connect this one. And then you can charge your phone or put in a lamp or whatever. But this is like super important to have there in between. Okay, here we have the box. Nice. So it has been drying here now for, I don't know, I kind of forgot it, so let's say 3 days maybe it has been here. So the cables will just come up here and be connected to there. I'm not going to downgrade myself here, but there are like hundreds of videos of how to connect things on YouTube. Okay, I have said it earlier in this video. This one, for sure, the relay. This one, I think, a little bit of power source, screwdriver, tape. So I'm just going to mount this and then I'm going to I want it to come out here, right in front here. That's where I need it. Here it comes. Okay, great success. So this is the rain sensor. There's my cable coming down, and here is on the inside, if you want to know. There's the antenna coming in, a bunch of other cables for everything that is needed in this one. So whatever you have for your sunglasses, the SOS button, lights and other shit. And I made it for sure more easy to take this down, because you just come in with this one, you squeeze it there and it drops down, compared to the older models where you drop down, the whole shit here came loose and just yeah. So this is way more easy and nice. And there we have it. Okay. And then you take all cables and you connect it like this. So when I then press the button here, the light comes on and it starts 15 minutes. So I have a negative here going on from the push button and from the like socket. Here is to the positive, and the green one here is for the trigger. So I will need to come up with these 3 cables to the box. 3 cables. So I get the power supply from this. I had the smaller one which was only on 1 amp and that was not good. So I got this one which is on 25 amp and that will be enough to test out a lot of things here in the van since I don't have any batteries at the moment. So I just connected it there, it comes up and then it looks like this. Here is the lamp and when I press the button now, there comes the lamp and the timer starts there. 15 minutes. So I chose to add another box here because it was too squeezed in to connect everything in here. It would never work. So what you do is that when you connect the relay here, you come in here on this side with the positive and the negative 12 volt. On the other side here is for the trigger, okay? And on this side is you connect what you want to start and so on. So the power comes in here and then you just link it between this bond because the trigger also needs the 12 volt. If you count the cables here and you are a little bit of nerd, you can also see that there is an additional cable here. And that is for the cable that I pulled out like above the range sensor. Check it out. Now when it's mounted, it looks pretty slick. Right, let's tie it up and bring it in. Power comes from the battery. Goes up in here into the whole operation, okay? When I press the button underneath the van, it starts like this. It gives me 15 minutes of power down here in this case. So you can charge your phone. During this operation, this LED comes on. So if I sit in here or if I am in the van and someone does it very, very quiet, I can see that it's on. Check this out. Pretty nice, huh? I think I'm going to mount it there. So check this out now. Now open the small case like this, and in here 2 cables, a lightning and a USB-C, so you can charge like iPhone and Android. And when I open the bigger case, it drops out first aid kit. Okay, obviously I'm going to have a bigger one, yes, but you understand my idea here, right? So if I open it up from this side, the box here, cables comes out, okay? I was thinking about having like a label here saying 15 minutes, but it's ugly. So when people use this, they will just plug it in, press it, and they will figure out that, okay, 15 minutes, and maybe they press again if they need more power, okay? And then in the bigger case here is the first aid kit like this, like a proper one, okay? So I have one here, and I'm going to have also inside of the van. I really like the idea. It's clearly an USP. And then you may wonder, how should people know that there is like a charger possibility and a first aid under here? Well, I was thinking about something like this. Obviously it's not clean now, but to put a sticker here, okay? Like emergency kits located underneath the van. And then people know it, right? So I mean, people who see it, okay, they just crawl under. I was first thinking about having it here, but I don't know. I don't know if I want it, you know, like in the middle of, you know, I think it's better there. It's like more discreet, but still visible. So this is probably how I will do it. Not today, but when the van is like ready and good to go.